Welcome back, Officer of the Public. Of course, Honorable Police Chief APGAINS. Obviously, people with huge penises, aka large wallets, aka top-end players, have been speculating in their own little circles of leaks and stuff like that, that Territory Wars is going to get shifted in the year of our Lord 2024. This is something that they've been talking about for a long time, and they've been talking about it so long, and the people who've been talking about it have a lot of money, so I would assume that CG tends to listen to those types of things. So what could it look like? Now, everyone's talked about the board changing, all this stuff. I think it's going to have to kind of come in line with the rest of what the game is. It's just modular content. Raids are all going to be the same, just reskinned, modular content. Conquest, all the same. You get different, mid-sector bosses and stuff like that, but it's all the same modular content. Even things like Galactic War, like theoretically, they could change Galactic War to be something fun and interesting, and probably won't do that ever because there's no real juice to the squeeze there, but modular content. GC's modular content. So probably what they'd do is they'd reskin it, make it look pretty. CG's art department is always pretty good. Maybe they go map, each map has a separate, bonuses or whatever. I think some people would be upset about that, maybe for a little bit. I mean, it kind of like GCs have faction bonuses and stuff like that. I think it would be interesting. I think if they honestly, I don't know, because most people aren't super concerned about the rewards in Territory Wars. I don't think that's the main reason top end players play Territory Wars. I think they're more interested in just winning. But for the rest of people, I mean, the Territory War rewards are not that awful. I actually have no idea what they are, to be perfectly honest. I just claim the rewards and never actually parse through them to see what they are. But we probably have to have some sort of modular content where they can go a month with one status effect, or another month with a different status effect, or 1 month the board looks slightly different. And every kind of like territory battles, you go into the different worlds where every month or so is probably different bonuses, different structure of map. Maybe some maps have ships differently, or one zone, there's one wide zone that opens up the rest of them, or God knows what, right? But it's one of the longest standing, leaks about the game. And I imagine that coming hot off the heels of a lot of backbone teams coming out here to end the year 2023 and going into 2024 without a real roadmap, I think this would be a perfect time for them to drop some sort of Territory War update. What would get the normal people excited and not just be an update for whales? I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know how they could make Territory Wars exciting for regular people, because it inherently relies on the rest of your guild. And occasionally guilds will have people like APGAINS that just absolutely suck and chortle balls all day long and are completely useless. And that's frustrating. Even something like GAC, the agency is on you. Yes, money-based matchmaking is kind of annoying, but at least you can have fun because, ultimately you at least theoretically have a shot without having to rely on anyone else. So they'd have to figure out some way to make it more personal, also making it a team thing, but making it easier to coordinate without Discord. Definitely an uphill battle for CG, but something that I'm hoping that in Q1 or Q2 we get at least an announcement about. I'm imagining maybe a Q1 announcement and Q2 release would be ideal. I would accept that. But yeah, I'm really hoping that we get some version of Territory Wars that's exciting for the layman to play. Because at the top end, obviously, I mean, everyone knows Van Seal's just absolutely, stroking TW right now, because when you get to the top end, it is fun. You're well coordinated. Everyone's working together. You try all the theory crafts and the comps and stuff like that, and you obviously have a full roster, so you can use everything in the arsenal. It's fun. I will never deny that at the end game it is fun, but I don't know what it would take. Let me know, I guess, in the comments what it would take to make Territory Wars interesting for you, and even for me. I mean, I don't have a huge account. It's big just because I've been playing for 5 years, but there's still plenty of stuff that I'm missing. I can do most of the things in the game, but a lot of my teams just aren't at the level where I can, use most of my roster against people with 12 million GP. But imagine being a 4 million, 3 million, 5 million GP player. what would make it interesting? I'm just not sure. All right, thanks for watching. As always, I love you, and I'll see you later.